All right, we are going to show you a highly preferred stretch routine. It doesn't take long before you go walking to help your walking enjoyable, pain-free, and wait 9 more seconds. We're going to give you some details and get right to it. And I don't mean maybe.
I concur.
And Bob concurs.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, Bob, here we go. We are experts at stretching, but we
Right.
went to the expert,
The expert.
the above us for
Right.
sure. And he's got a great name,
Brad.
Brad Walker.
Right.
Yeah.
Walker. There we go.
So there is his book, and
I've had it on the podcast twice.
yes, the book or him?
Him.
Yeah, it's an excellent book. It's good for a therapist, and it's good for the layperson as well. So we do
He's
recommend
actually
it.
known as the stretch coach.
Yes, yeah, he's stretched. He's stretched, and he's coached people from
High level.
high level
athletes,
that
right.
go to the Olympics, professional athletes, etc. So should we get
He's
right
the
to
man.
it? Now we're going to talk about a little bit initially on how to stretch. You know, how long do you stretch, this and that? And if you read his book carefully, you're going to find out there's no black and white
There isn't.
rule for everybody.
Right.
It depends on whether you're a professional athlete, whether you're recreational, your fitness level, if you're just started, or if you've been, all those things. So you're going to have to take some of this in and figure it out what fits you the best.
Right.
So we're going to give you some generalizations for that. Minimum of 10 seconds, he does say.
A stretch.
Yep, up to 30 seconds. Typically, you can stretch before the activity. If you want to stretch afterwards, you can. And with me, I do what feels best. I stretch before, and I do stretch
It's
afterwards.
pretty quick.
It depends how busy I am.
Right. It's pretty quick, right, Brad?
But as I get older, I realize how important stretching is,
Right.
and I'm getting better. Bob's been better than me. Okay, the first one's very simple. Standing up tall, good posture. I'm going to show from this angle. We just stretch to the side. Don't let yourself go forward or backwards. We call that the lateral plane.
I actually do it in my stairwell bed.
You do?
I grab on the railing
Yeah.
and I go like that.
So you
get
get
my
a little
leg.
pull.
Yeah.
Sure. And naturally, we're going to do both of these, both sides, right and left.
It really gets the fascia of your back.
Yeah, and you get that fascia stretched out. You just feel better. It's good for that low back area.
And the QL.
Quadriceps lumborum.
lumborum.
Yeah, that's an important muscle. Number 2. Now, this one I'm going to show seated on here, but you'll probably want to do this on a carpeted floor. Okay, it's the cross leg. Can we stop once?
Yeah.
Number 2 stretch. You do need to sit down for this one. On the floor is fine. Probably not on a bed, although you could. And he recommends putting feet together like this, grabbing here. We're going to stretch here.
Use your elbows, right?
Yep. And then we're going to lean forward. This is kind of hard, but you want to keep your back straight. In other words, don't think about rounding your nose to your toes. Keep your head up and lean forward, head up, back straight as you can, and hold that. I really like this one,
Yep.
Bob. Now, Bob,
I like what you showed me when you lay on your back.
yeah, if you have
Lie on
a
your
hard
back.
time doing it seated like this,
Right.
you can do the same or similar stretch. Lying back like this, grabbing your legs. You can bottom of the foot, the bottom of the foot, or you can cross like that. Yep. And then do the same thing. And this is much easier, more relaxing. Not as aggressive, but some people, this is all you're going to need, and it's going to be good. Okay, the third stretch. There's 2 ways to do it. Lying down, because you already did this other stretch lying down, you can just roll over to your side, and we're going to do the quadriceps stretch.
Grab my ankle. I'm going to actually pull back.
Yep.
Doc
Don't worry
Fick is
about that
over.
book, Bob. There you go. So you should feel a stretch here, and if you bring the knee behind you, that's going to stretch it more. Now, this can be done standing up. This is the way I do it. So you're grabbing here. It's the same thing except for standing. And, so I always need something to get my balance. And just hold that for that 10 to 30 seconds. Really a nice quad stretch.
Really good for the knee and the hip.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a double header. And the next stretch, it's helpful to have a stairway or a curb or something, but something so you can put your foot up on like this so that the ball of your foot, and your shoes must be on, hooks on right there. So if you go way out here, you'll slip off, and up in here won't stretch. So you use your weight. We do 1 foot at a time. And I just use your body weight. I like this one because you just keep your knee straight specifically and allow that to go down and stretch. Count your 10 to 30 seconds. This was nice, Bob.
Well, a rail really does help.
Yeah, it does. Gives you some, you can relax better when you have good balance.
Right.
You know, if you're one of those young athletic people, you probably don't need that. And make sure you do both feet as well. Now, the last stretch is similar to this, but it's different. So pay attention on the last stretch. And the last one, now pay attention close. It is important. There's some little things in here that can make a big difference. So on the stairway again, or the bottom step, make sure you have your toe like that. So your toe extend like that. You're getting a stretch there. You're going to bend the knee. Now you'll find out you got to have a little grip on that edge of that step. And flex here. You're flexing or dorsiflexing the ankle, extending the toe with your knee bent, and just go like that and hold it there.
Again, really good for the fascia of the foot.
Yes,
And-
exactly, Bob.
And you got to have a shoe on.
Yeah,
Yes.
you really you're going to do this
grippy shoe.
with your walking shoe. Make sure you do both feet so you don't walk in circles. There we go. Yeah, like you said, Bob, that plantar fascia really gets a nice stretch on this because you don't want to develop that problem and stop your walking. So that's it. 5 stretches. Go through
Won't
them.
take you very long.
Go through them a few times. You'll get the idea of it, and it'll take you just a few minutes, and you'll enjoy your walking, and you'll just
And your day.
and your day. And once again, Bob,
We can fix about anything.
except for
A broken heart.
that's right. But I think walking could be a part of it. If you
It'll help.
walk outside in a pleasant atmosphere,
Among nature.
yes, the birds will be singing. And how long can we babble on like
By
this,
singing
Bob?
to you.
Be careful.